The low poly Air Max 1 by SWOOSH. This pair just resembles something out of a game, maybe Minecraft or something like that. Loads of nice little details relating to the game world, the digital world on this pair. What do you think of this one? Hello, and welcome to another episode of QuickSchopes. Today we have the SWOOSH Air Max 1 Low Poly, and this pair is in white, university red. Let me take this opportunity to ask you to pre the box. Excellent box right here. Very nice. That red box with a twist, .swoosh all over. And of course that low poly design for the .swoosh on the box itself. Pre the paper, some nice low polygon paper right there as well. Let me take this opportunity to ask you to like, leave your thoughts, subscribe, ring that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Yeah, purchase links for these in the description. Stay tuned for the on foot. So yeah, let's start from the soles up. So we have a black, white and red outsole. We have a white midsole with a white air unit. And then we come to this upper. So this upper is composed of mainly that felty material that we normally see. And if we start from around the toe, you'll see that we've got that red felty material around the mudguard, and we've got white mesh on the toe box. On the mudguard, we also have a mini swoosh embroidered in white. As you can see, it's a very interesting mudguard. We've got angles cut into it. It's not as smooth as your normal Air Max 1. Very different right here. And also on the toe box as well, there's some grey squares that are here. Again, that low polygon count right there. Going up the shoe, you'll see the U-throat in grey with a lot of straight angles to it. Very, very nice. And continuing up the eye stay, it's also grey until we get right to the top where you'll see that we have a rubber eyelet, which is in red. Again, the eyelet has angles to it, really, really cool. We have some white plasticky laces to the thickness that I like. These white laces conceal a white mesh tongue, and at the top of the tongue, you'll see that we have a white tongue tab with a red Nike Air, which again is in low polygon. Behind the tongue tab, you'll see that it is a red tongue and we have the E for everyone on this panel. Taking a look at the mid portion of the shoe, you'll see that this is in grey as well, which has some nice details with the squares, which are in little shades of grey, slightly lighter, slightly darker. And then we've got the swoosh. So the swoosh is a low polygon swoosh right here. You can see the angles to it. It is red, similar to the mudguard. It also features the squares which the mudguard and the upper has. These squares are not textured. It's just different colors. Going to the foxing, you'll see that the collar has this white satin-like material. This material features on the sides of the tongue and on this little portion right here on the upper. And then as we come to the heel of the shoe, you'll see that we've got that regular red stitching for the Nike Air on that grey squared panel. Taking a look inside the shoe, you'll see that we have a nice plush white sock liner. And for the insole, it is red, featuring the .swoosh in white and black. Let me know what you think of this pair. For me, yeah, this one's pretty good. Pretty good indeed. The low poly Air Max 1 by SWOOSH. This pair just resembles something out of a game, maybe Minecraft or something like that. Loads of nice little details relating to the game world, the digital world on this pair. The classic Air Max 1 has received an update. An interesting update, as you can see, this gamer edition, you could say, Air Max 1, the low poly. It looks like it hasn't been fully loaded yet, fully smoothed out, and it's really, really nice. Really lovely details on this pair. The angles to the shoe is something that I really like. Around the mudguard, the squares and everything like that, everything just cut to an angle looks really, really cool. And I didn't know how it would turn out, but in hand, very, very nice. This was a pre-order, so we had to wait for them once we bought them off of .swoosh, but it has been definitely worth the wait. The colors are really nice. your familiar colors to the normal Air Max 1, but of course this pair has a twist. Taking a look at the upper itself, you'll see that there's loads of squares on it, but it's not textured or anything like that. It just looks like that square rendering of a low polygon count, which is really cool. Coinciding with the angles cut on the material, it makes for a really nice, different kind of shoe. Another aspect that does feature these squares is that top eyelet right there. I like that. It's a subtle change. If you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. But it goes with the theme of the low polygon count, which is really, really nice. But these squares are not on every panel of the shoe, as we've got some original normal Air Max 1 details for the collar, the tongue, and other parts of the shoe, which I'll get into a little bit more. If you know me, you know I like a tongue tab, and this pair is no exception. The tongue tab features the low polygon right there, really blurry Nike Air Max on the tongue. I like it. Say goes well with the shoe. However, this is not replicated on the heel, where it is a normal embroidered heel. So we've got a different style, and we've got the original style, which we're all familiar with. As I said, not all the details are changed up for this shoe, which I think it just harkens back to the original, doesn't allow the shoe to get too carried away. Another example, the air unit. Taking a look at the air unit, it is the normal air unit. They could have done a low polygon air unit, maybe a square air unit. Remember the Jacquemus that I reviewed? How would it look if this air unit was square as well? Maybe that would have taken it a little bit too far. So I like that they've held the reins a little bit and not got carried away with this shoe to, you know, little subtle details of the low polygon. It doesn't have to be on every single aspect of the shoe. Another gamer aspect that I like is the reverse of the tongue, that E for everybody, rated by everybody if you look closely. So it's a play on the rating of the shoe. So obviously, usually it's rated for everybody, so everybody can play the particular game, but this one is rated by everyone. Everybody loves this shoe. That's what Nike .swoosh are saying. A nice little cheeky play on words. And also the insole, the red insole. We have the push start at the base of the insole, which is very, very nice. But as you go to near the toe of the insole, if you take out the insole, you'll be able to see it. It reads, "If you've made it this far, go touch grass." Excellent. Another little tongue-in-cheek gamer sort of reference. If you know, you know. Some of you lot are bang outs. You are on too high a level on some of these games. Go outside and touch grass, just as the insole says. Last but not least, the packaging. Excellent packaging, sticking with the red, and you can already see that it's the low polygon detailing for the .swoosh. Really good. Really, really good in my opinion. I do like it. Works with the shoe, works with the theme. Yeah, everything's a go with this one. When it comes to the laces, we have these white plasticky laces in this pair. They're decent. They're similar to the satin finish around the collar and that little portion right there. They're okay. For me, they do undo a little bit quite easily when you do them up. You do get an additional white lace, however. This is your regular white lace. Both of these laces are of the same thickness. I think I prefer these laces functionally, but I love the aesthetic of this one. You only get these two laces, however, which are both white, which is kind of strange. I thought maybe they would include a red lace or something like that, or a grey lace, both of which are excellent color combinations, choices to go with this upper, of course. Or maybe you have something different. Maybe you have a pixelated lace or something like that, something interesting. Let me know your thoughts. Remember, only these two white laces come with this one, so if you want to do a lace swap, you can do from your lace box. This pair fits true to size. Let's check these out on feet. With all that being said, I give these a 9 out of 10. Yeah, very, very good Air Max 1. Sticks with the original color, just makes it a nice variant. We've got all the details on it, that gamer-like detailing with the low polygon and the little gems that are all dotted over the shoe, which doesn't scream out gamer, but if you know, you know. You can see that this is to do with a virtual world right here. Maybe something out of Fortnite or Minecraft. There's also been reports of a green pair of this low poly releasing soon. What do you think of this one? I think it's a nice color, but I don't think it's as good as the red. But let me know what you think. And also, any other colors you'd like to see of this. Maybe a blue, you know, anniversary colors, the royal blue. How would that work? Or maybe something else. Let me know your thoughts on this pair. Remember, purchase links in the description for these. How do they compare to this Air Max 1 right here? I've been Schopes. Thank you everybody for subscribing, sharing your thoughts. It's always appreciated. Signing out. See ya.